Hey guys, this is Brock with Doomswell. Today we're going to be talking about the Doomswell Neo. Now the Neo has been our flagship model for several years, almost since we've started. This is our true surf style board, and surf style often has a misconception about it. People often think that a surf style board has to do with the number of fins that it has. And actually, yes, that is true. However, what you need to look at as far as a surf style board is the way that the rails are shaped, or how round they are, and also the rocker profile of a board. So a surf style board is going to have more of a rounder rail. And what that actually allows the water to do is actually wrap around those rails, as opposed to a very sharp rail like you would see on a skim board, where the water doesn't wrap around those rails. It has a very sharp rail, so the water is continually releasing from those rails, which makes it very slick. However, on a surf style board like the Neo here, we do have a little bit more tuck to this rail, so it is a little bit rounder, but here on the bottom you will see a crisp edge there for that release, for whenever you're going down and doing that drive, the water's wrapping around that rail, and then it is allowing for that, basically the board and the water to basically grip each other, giving you that plenty of drive throughout turns. But then once the water hits that crisp edge there at the top, it's able to release on the Neo. So with pairing a little bit tighter or a little bit rounder of a rail here, we do have quad fins. So you'll notice that this board does come with quad fins. And then what you typically do is just add the two front fins there in the front boxes right there. Always make sure that the label or the logo is out, facing out towards the rail. Some people put them in backwards and it won't surf right. And the other thing is the other two back fins right here go in the two back boxes. These don't matter on the back as far as the two small fins. And that is to either, if you want to surf the board a little bit looser, just surf it with the two front fins, or if you need a little bit more hold on the board, you can add all four fins that are provided with all the boards. The next thing that you need to look at is how much rocker is actually in the board. So we do have more rocker here in the nose, typically anywhere from 3 to 3.5 inches of nose rocker there. And that's going to allow for tighter turns of a board. And we often get this question a lot on the Neo as to why we do the blunt front end. And the whole reason behind that is, number one, is stability. It gives you a little bit wider of a base up there at front. And also, as you're surfing, let's just say you go up and do an air 180 and the nose is here, and then you go to land backwards, boom, now this is the tail, gives you a little bit more surface area for you to land on, so that way you can get back into the wave and land your trick a little bit easier. This is our infused bamboo model here. So this is actual bamboo. A lot of people don't know that it's bamboo. A lot of people think it's just a print, but no, it's actually fiberglass. Then we have bamboo laid on top of that, and then another layer of fiberglass, and then we do our clear coat there on top. So this is a very strong, light board. The Neo is just, it's an awesome board, which is probably why we sell it the most each year. So this, beginners can also ride this just because of how stable it is, and then you can move all the way up into, your pro level of riding. On the top of this board, you do have your two EVA pads here. And then a lot of people don't know what this is actually. This is actually a one-way Gore-Tex vent. Because this board has an EPS core, it starts to off-gas once you either expose it to high altitude or high temperature. So if you guys have ever seen a big bubble on the bottom of a board or the top of a board, it's because there's no way for that EPS or the core to release. So this is a one-way Gore-Tex vent. You don't need to do anything. It breathes and it does its thing on its own. And so that's why that's there. So anyway, guys, this is a rundown of the Neo. And we hope that you guys enjoy it if you guys get it, and hope you guys are excited if you get it. So yeah, this is the Neo. Have a good day, guys.